Hi everybody. For this activity, we're going to be doing a water activity. So it's all in the theme of fish. We are going to do fish activity and we are going to do the squishy toy activity. And I'm also going to put a link for a story that you can play for your child on story time. And it's a story that they can watch. Then there's a fish language activity. Then there's also different types of videos you can use for gestures. So I highly recommend you go to that website and use it with this activity because it's all related. And you can get a really a good chunk of language from your child using all of those activities. Also, I recommend going on the Rise and Shine development website to help with making this craft, because I'm just going to be telling you what you can do while you make the craft. The video on the Rise and Shine development website under teletherapy materials shows you how to make it. So let's get started. You should have gotten a cupcake liner, a big one and a small one, and then also some small ones to make the fins, and also these white tabs for the bubbles, and glue and scissors you can use for this activity. So what you can do is first show the cupcake liners to your child, and you can ask them, do you want big or small fish? Big fish or small fish? And whichever one they choose, you could say, yes, good job. So let's say they want to put on a big fish first. For one-step directions, what you can do is you can say, put glue on. And then you have your child put the glue on. And you can do that for 4 times because you have to put 2 fish down and 2 fins. So you say, put glue on. That's 4 trials for one step. After you have them put it on, you could say, pat, pat, pat. You do. Pat, pat, pat. Good job. High five. So altogether, you're doing 8 trials of the one-step directions, glue and pat. The next thing you can do is if your child's on 2-step directions, you can do the same thing but put it together. So put glue on and put fish on, pat fish down. So you can use any of those 2-step directions. So glue, put glue on, pat, or put glue on and put fish in the water. You can use those 2-step directions. Another thing you can do is if we're working on receptive language is you can, once you already put the fish down, you could say, where's big fish? Good. Where's small fish? Good. And if you're practicing different parts, you could say, where's the fish's fin? Yes, good, fin. Where's the water? Yes, water, good. And also, what you can do is you can put eyes and a mouth on, and you can ask your child, do you want to put eyes or mouth? If your child's not talking, then you can draw the eyes and the mouth and ask them, where are the eyes? Where are your eyes? Where is the mouth? Where's your mouth? So there's a lot of different things you can do receptively with this activity. And if your child is talking, there's also a lot of different things that you can do. So while you are putting the glue on, you could say on, and then have them repeat after you, on. For 2-word phrases, you could say glue on, glue on. And then also if you want to make it longer, then say put glue on. For patting, you could say pat, pat, pat. For 2 words, pat fish down, pat fish. And then for 3 words, pat fish down. And every time you do one of these, I always say, make sure you're holding onto all the materials. Have your child request. So more please, want more please, want fish please. And then once you're all done with the fish and the eyes and the mouth, you can ask them, what's this? Fin. What is it called? Fin. Good. What's this? Fish. Good. Fish. What's this? Good. Water. Yes. You can also ask them, where are the fish? In the water. Where? Good. In the water. And then you can ask them, what is this? Eyes. Good. What is this? Mouth. Yes, mouth. Good job. You can also do the bubbles. So you can take off one of the bubble and show your child what you're doing. So you can say, bubbles. Bubbles. Your turn. Put bubbles on. And then you can have them ask for it. What do you want? Bubbles. Good. Yes, bubbles. Good job. Bubbles, please, or want bubbles, please. And then once you put it all on, you can go ahead and ask them, how many bubbles? And then you can count. You can also ask them, what are these? Good, bubbles. Yes, bubbles. Another thing you can do is you can, as you're putting the bubbles down, you can say, what does the fish do? Blow, blow bubbles. Fish blow bubbles. So each time you put it down, you can practice one of those phrases. So you're just explaining what you're doing while you're going. And this is a great activity. Like I said, there's a lot of language you can do. You can practice the 1 and 2 step directions, body parts, parts of a fish, have them request. So this is a very language enriched activity. Now I'm going to combine it with the water activity. So if you have any kinds of animals that you use during bath time, this is really good too. So you can get them all out and put some water in a bin. You can even use your Rise and Shine bin that you got in a few months ago. And what you're going to do is you can just put you can have all of the animals out and have your child point to each animal. So whatever animal you might have, I know you probably got one in your bag. Whatever animal you might have, you can ask them, where's the frog? Where's the duck? And each time they grab it, so let's say we're looking for the frog. Where's the frog? Good, frog. So for 1 step directions, you could say, put frog in. Good job. 2 step directions, you're going to say, get frog and put in water. So hopefully they get the frog and they put it in the water. If not, you can model it for them. So for each of those animals, you're going to do that each time. And by the end, you probably have all of the animals in the water. For expressive, what you can do is if your child's talking, you can line up all of the animals and you can pick which one you want your child to put in. So you can point to that one and say, what is that? Good. Let's put it in the water. In water. What are we doing? And then you can say in for 1 word, or you can do 2 words. Frog in or frog in water. So then you have your child go ahead and say frog in water. And then once your child puts the animal in the water, and all of the animals are in the water, so you can have them make them do different things. So you can have them swim. So you could say make the frog swim, or make the frog jump. Whatever animal's in there, that's what you can have them do. Make the frog jump or make the frog swim. And then you can also have them say splash, 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 splash. Also, if there's a little hole, you can say squirt, squirt. The kids really like that one, squirt. And you can have them do different things with all the animals. For example, you can say take out, put back in, put in front, or put in the back of the box. So there's a lot of different things that you can do. It all depends on what it is that you're wanting to work on, or how long your attention is, how long your child's attention is. Another thing we can do is in between each of the animals, you can close the bin. So let's say you have all of the animals and you ask them, point to the frog or get the frog and put in the water. So they put it in the water and you close the bin. And then you say, get the cow and put in the water. So they get the cow and then have them request, open, open. So then you open it. So that's just a good way to get them to talk and to request. So this is a good activity also. I know it's a lot all in one, but that should take you about more than 30 minutes, especially if you play the link that I am going to post in the video, in the YouTube video. And it's all related and it's all language enriched. So I recommend you do that. So start with the fish activity, do the water activity, and then you can also play the story and do some of the activities on that page. And if you have any questions on how I can guide you, please let me know. And I hope that you enjoy the activity. All right, have a great week.